In this episode of Tech Under 500 Pesos, we are going to take a look on a mobile clip-on telescope lens.
Your lips, it tasted like.
This is the mobile phone telescope lens that is a clip-on that gives me to say a Chinese brand. This lens costs around 999 pesos, but it was discounted in Lazada, which is 459 pesos. Okay, links in the description, and what you got in the box is the lens clip, a piece of paper, the cleaning cloth, and the lens itself. All in which this is actually the lens that is made out of plastic, and all I could say it is cheaply built, but there are other types of camera clip-on lens that is really way better in terms of build quality. But I do want to say that it is okay, but somewhat a little bit not good in the quality type. So in the 3 meter minimum 8x zoom with 1.1 aperture, this one also is 30 by 70 in size, angle of 7, field of view around 246 meters. And this is actually a really good type of lens if you want to do some long range of shots that is not capable of handling your phone. So what we're going to do next is, here we go. So the clip is made out of plastic, and that's what we expect. And also there are many cons that will be said. The mirroring is glued in place, and the zoom capability is alright, but once clip-on is somewhat frustrating at the adjustment of the lens to the rear of the camera when being focused, and this one can loses its grip. So if you have a plastic phone or rubberized plastic, that is actually a little bit of an advantage for you, but only in which it suddenly moves. So keep that in mind, that the lens works for a minor cost. You can actually tell from the difference between two images that you can see that it's a little bit sharp. The other one is somewhat distorted in color. However, is this going to be a DSLR killer? No. When it comes to the DSLRs, it is way better in terms of image quality and the shutter of an image because of its bigger sensor and the focusing range. And I will be saying that a little bit soon on the difference between megapixels and sensors. So, my final thoughts is, if you want to buy this camera type of equipment that is clip onto your phone, I could say there are a lot of stuffs that can be usable for this kind of category. But I don't want to say that this one sucks. It actually is capable of doing it, but it's a little bit frustrating, and you really need to balance it by yourself. You cannot use it by hands because it can be for videography. This one can be shaky, and you don't want to see that comment. So if you want to do videos, you can just use a tripod and do some b-rolls like this. So the mobile camera telescope is actually a great feedback for a lot of users that can be used for emergency purposes if they forgot their DSLRs. But when it comes to the good picture quality, I could say that DSLRs are way more bigger in terms of advantage. But so far, ranking this a C, that issues in this is fixed. Plus there are a lot more clip-on lens that will be good, so go to the comments for recommendations, because this is the end of the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, share, and sub, and I'll see you guys in the next one.